Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mate, we are back and it has been, it's been eventful. Let's put it that way. I'm your host, Hassan and Bilal, and I'm with the man himself, mi hermano, Hashim. Hashim, good to have you back.
Bro, la gente. Welcome. Well, thank you for having me back, bro. Alhamdulillah, thank God today, on a positive note. So
Yeah. So
I don't know if I would have got the invitation if today ended up differently.
mate, you know what? So we're recording this like moments after Iraq have beat Oman in a tough game. I was gonna say thrilling, but it was anything far from thrilling. But it was a tough match, and boy, what an important win that is. All right. Now, as we are recording, we are using my phone to record this podcast, but we're using Hashim's phone to hate watch and pray for Jordan to drop points.
Yeah, we're on it straight away.
So,
right now the score is 1-0.
Yeah.
Score is 1-0.
So
Yazan scored, but
is the second half starting?
Yeah, it started.
All right, it started. So, as we progress with this podcast, we're going to be giving you updates against the Jordan game, against Kuwait. They're playing against Kuwait at home. This could be a big day for Iraqi football, and maybe potentially we can take a big step towards World Cup qualification. But anyway, let's jump straight into things. Today's match was enormous, right? We dropped big points against Jordan. I attended actually. It was my first ever game in
tell us about
Iraq.
this. Tell us about this. The whole experience as a whole. Firstly,
Well, I've never been to a match in Iraq. I've seen Iraq play in Valencia in Spain.
yeah.
You like the pronunciation?
He's
Yeah.
getting it.
I'm getting
See,
it.
a couple of days with Pablo, and he's already he's saying Valencia now. He's not even saying it.
So I've been to Valencia. I saw Iraq play Colombia there. I've seen Iraq play in France with the Olympic team. Watched several games in the UAE, and I've seen Iraq play in Qatar on several occasions actually. So
yeah,
it was a dream of mine to go to Iraq and watch a game in Basra, and I decided for that to happen, it had to be a game worthwhile. It had to be the big one. Iraq, hopefully, ready to make a statement, ready to destroy Jordan, get revenge after the shocking loss that we faced in the Asian Cup. And my flight was £700. Boy, was I disappointed. Now, the game itself was, I think, boring. It was a stalemate. I think Iraq looked really poor in it. There were question marks over the squad selection, over Casas' selection. And obviously, you guys know I love Casas. I love his team. I love what he's done with the Iraqi team.
Yeah.
But I understand when people come in with criticism. I understand when people say, there's X problem, a Y problem. For me, the biggest issue that I face when I'm looking at Casas' selections is that I don't feel we know, or maybe he knows what our best starting 11 is.
we discussed this last time as well.
Yeah, and it's ongoing. Like we see, for example, Mustafa Saadun started instead of Hassan Ali. Or, for example, Ahmed Basil was called in to replace Jalal, who was injured. But Ahmed Basil wasn't in the initial squad selection.
Yeah.
It was Fahad Talib and I think Ali Kadhim.
Ali Kadhim, I think, yeah.
So how do you go from not being in the squad to now starting both games?
Yeah.
It's a bit strange. But yeah, then for example, if we look a bit further in, Saad Abdul Amir comes back and I think plays his first game in God knows how many years.
Yeah.
And then Ahmed Yassin suddenly comes back into the frame, and he's captain against Oman.
I know.
So there's so many selections, but I think for me, it points to one thing, which is Casas is still not convinced by a lot of players, and it's understandable when you look at some of the ways we're performing. But then, is the way we're performing a consequence of the increased rotations in the squad and the lack of chemistry between the players? I don't know. There's a lot to discuss. We'll get through them all eventually. But anyway, yeah, it was my first game to go and watch Iraq and
The
Basra.
atmosphere looked amazing, bro. Like I can't lie. You know what's so bad is I don't know. A lot of people might have noticed this as well. Is that when you're watching it on TV, there's for some reason Iraqi games the mic quality is so bad. Yani I was watching on BN and bro, like the commentary's so loud, but you can barely hear the
Yeah.
fans. And like I was
Bro,
ashamed
do
because
you know what it
can,
is?
like you can hear like in the faint background how loud it
I'll
was.
be honest with you. The atmosphere wasn't amazing. And
Really?
yeah, and I'll tell you why. The atmosphere was incredible until the game started. But let me finish. And I can't even blame the fans here. Bro, we got to the stadium like most by 2 o'clock. The stadium was packed.
That's mad.
And the game started at 7. Wallah, bro, we're sat in the stadium for 5 hours.
That's mad.
Bro,
That's mad. That doesn't happen anywhere else.
doesn't
in the
happen
world.
anywhere else. And obviously, as Iraqis, we're like, oh, bro, like, we love our football. Look how
Yeah,
committed
yeah.
we are. Look how we sport. But also, the reason it happens is because of poor organisation.
Yeah.
And Iraqis just being Iraqis cannot sit in their seat, cannot follow instructions.
Yeah,
but also,
yeah.
it's just logistically it was a nightmare.
Mm.
So fans go early and secure their place, so no one tells them, "Oh, this is my spot."
Yeah,
This is the
yeah.
Dokharas. So they're kind of forced to do that.
Mm.
But again, in terms of our love for football, only Iraqis would still put up with that.
Yeah.
And like that complements our amazing fan base, right?
Yeah. Nice. Undoubtedly.
So yeah, like Iraqi fans got there wallah by 2 p.m. The game was the stadium was rammed.
That's crazy.
And fans bored out their mind. What were they doing?
Yeah,
bro?
yeah,
They
for
were
5
singing
hours.
for 5 hours. Bro, by the time the game started,
Voices were gone.
voices were gone. Everyone's knackered.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you go to Wembley, bro. You just get up and go get yourself a pint,
Pint, yeah.
or a pie or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, here, the second you leave, your seat is gone. No, you sat down for 5 hours, bro, unable to move. And yeah, it was tough. And the atmosphere during the game reflected this, where the fans were tired. They were trying to be vocal, but wallah, bro, everyone was knackered.
Yeah.
Yani,
Makes sense.
if you look at it, let's say the game started at 2. The fans were there at 2. The game started at 7. Bro, people left at 9, 9:30. 5 out.
It's a whole day.
It was literally a whole, bro. Well, Quran. I woke up at 11 because it was the day after my flight there.
Yeah.
Woke up at 11. I had to get to the hotel to take the media buses from at 1 o'clock. Okay.
To the ground.
Me at the hotel at 1.
Yeah.
Got to the stadium about 2. By the time we got in, it was about 2:30. You just sat down and then sat down from 2:30 till 7. It was mental. But anyway,
Yeah. On to the game.
onto the game. First half, we were disastrous. I think
Yeah.
we looked so poor.
Hmm.
Jordan looked miles better than us. They looked sharper. They looked fitter. They looked faster. They looked more confident. How does that happen in a stadium where 65,000 fans are there? Probably more, by the way.
Hmm.
They couldn't reveal the real
Yeah. Because
attendance because people were standing
people
up.
cramped in.
Yeah. But how does that happen?
I mean, I can't lie. As soon as I looked at the lineup, I knew this is not the way I wanted them to approach this game, I think, in my opinion.
You say that, but they approached that game pretty much the exact same way I thought they would. And I discussed this previously in terms of what I think would happen in the first half.
Yeah.
I think on an Instagram Live. I thought we'd go into the first half trying to maintain a 0-0 scoreline to tire them out and then go for a win in the second half.
Yeah.
So if you look at the team he played, Mustafa Saadoun, Munaf, Rabin, Sulaqa, but then he played a double pivot with Amir and Amjad and
Saad Abd, no, yeah,
Amir and Saad as a double pivot.
Yeah.
And then he chose players that can actually run at them. So
Yeah.
Bayish, Amjad, Ali Jassim, and Ayman.
Yeah.
It was a defensive lineup for the first half, but there was zero chemistry.
Yeah.
And I feel the midfield just looked scared. They were hiding from the ball. And any time they did get the ball, they were just passing it side to side. There was no one really trying to pass the ball forward. Saad Abdel Amir was horrific in the first half.
First half, yeah.
Second half, he really did grow into the game, and I started to like what I was seeing. But first half, he was atrocious. Mustafa Saadouna was also someone I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of, but I like him.
Oh yeah, I like him as well.
And I think he offers something, but he had a terrible first half.
Yeah, yeah.
Second half, he brings on Hassan Ali, who I thought was very, very good. I think that was his best performance for Iraq. And
one of his best for sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
the game changed.
Yeah, yeah.
And we now had an attacking outlet. First half, it was just Ali Jassim
Yeah.
being an outlet, but he just looked completely isolated, and
Yeah.
he was on the same wavelength as everybody else.
Mm.
I think he came on, he had a good game. I think Yusuf Amin Zidane came on later. They kind of transformed the game a little bit more.
Maybe took a bit too long.
But yeah, I think the substitutions took a bit too long.
Yeah.
And whilst I think Zidane and Yusuf Amin had a good cameo,
Yeah.
I still think the team lacked a creative outlet.
Yeah.
Someone to break the lines with their passing.
Yeah.
Someone to get the ball and have the balls to just run at people.
Mm.
Now, usually for us, that's Ali Jassim.
Yeah.
But he had a semi-decent first half. Second half, I saw his ankle after the game, and it was this big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe he wasn't fit, but why didn't we not substitute him out if that was the case?
I think Ali Jassim's for a while now. I think the lack of minutes at Com was definitely affecting him.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely, you can tell, his that what he had before is that sort of Vinicius Junior gene where he goes at his fullback all the
pure
time, whole
confidence.
game, exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like that stems as well by being match fit, being used to that, being in that scenario week in week out, and now he hasn't been in, and he's in a new environment. And maybe confidence is a bit lower. He's not the same, but I think what surprised me is Muntadhar Majid not being able to get any minutes.
Yeah.
Because he is that type of player.
Yeah.
He does go at his wing backs. I've seen him a few times this season. I went to Sweden a couple of months ago when I saw Hammarby play, and he is so dynamic, especially over there the way they play. He's one of them players that will go at his fullback and will cut inside, will go inside out, create something out of nowhere. And he didn't get any minutes in both these games. I feel like in a game like that,
with Ali Al-Hamadi as well.
Al-Hamadi
Another big name that's not being given minutes.
Yeah.
It's weird to see Ali especially not being given any minutes. But anyway, so the second half things improved, but like I said, there just wasn't enough to create any real chances really.
Yeah.
Ultimately, a 0-0 draw at home, a lot of fans felt like it was a loss.
Yeah.
I don't think it was an amazing result by any stretch, but I don't feel at the same time it's the disastrous result that we saw being touted. People were talking about it like it's the World Cup qualification campaign over.
The hype was, because I think it stems also from, we were discussing it in the preview for that game. The hype around this game was huge. It was like the biggest thing to happen in Basra in years.
Well, after the Gulf Cup,
after the Gulf Cup, obviously, but as in like in the context of qualification or to a big tournament, this was the biggest thing. And I think the fact, like you said, Asia Cup, all this stuff, like revenge, and sort of the whole media, the whole week been building up. The players want revenge. The players are ready for revenge, and so the fans, as you said, sold out stadium, everything. Just the hype around the whole game was like it's a final. It's like we have to win. If we don't win, it's disastrous.
All right, so let me ask you this, because I spent a lot of time there as well with the players and also with Pablo and El Mina, the club. So we went for dinner, me, Pablo and his team, and we were talking a lot about sports psychology, the way players deal with difficult scenarios, pressure, etc.
Yeah.
As a player, I would like to. I say as a player, I'm not a player. If I imagine myself as a player,
20 years ago.
well, I'm not that old yet. If I imagine myself as a player, I would like to think that when I see 65 or potentially 70,000 fans in a stadium, that would inspire me and that would spur me on to give everything I had, rather than what we saw in the first half, especially, which is not the fans, sorry, the players looking at the fans and crumbling and falling underneath the players, but their own fans. How does that happen?
I think but it does come down to individual mentality of each player. It's like, how well can you handle pressure in big context, like scenarios of big context. I feel like as a player, to reach we're talking about a lot of the players in Iraq are playing in their first divisions or playing, so they do need, you do need a certain mentality to be able to reach the level they're playing at, especially to come play for the national team.
Yeah.
So for me, it baffles me that you reach that stage and you can't go the extra mile when you feel, because surely you thrive off pressure.
Yeah.
Like throughout your whole career, you've been pushed to, get to the level you're at now. So surely it's just another. I think that's the problem. I think Casas was stressing this in the press conferences.
Yeah.
He was like, it's just another game. It's just because I think he knows as well that if these players feel maybe the magnitude, they might not be able to handle it. It is just another game. They were always stressing in the press conferences 3 points. It's nothing more than 3 points. Where it's a World Cup qualifier. It's nothing bigger than that, because realistically that's what it was. But I think as we said, I think there's a culture in Iraq with like the media pressure and the fan pressure, and I think it's different to anywhere else. Like,
Do you know where it's very similar to?
Where?
England.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, I think so. You're
Insane
right.
media pressure, insane fan pressure.
Yeah.
They love to
Scrutinise
same way we
constantly.
do. We love to take a player and raise him to the roof and then pull him back down and destroy everything about him.
You're right.
It's very similar. I've always thought this. It's very interesting how very few countries have this, but England and Iraq are very, very similar with this particular aspect. Let me throw something at you.
Go on.
Do you think that Iraq perform better when we're underdogs? Like in the Japan game? Do you feel that maybe we just don't handle being their favourite team very well?
I'd say maybe in recent years, yeah, because I mean, we look at the South Korea game, for example. I think that was probably that was maybe our best game of the qualifiers so far, when we played away at South Korea. One of the best, definitely.
Okay.
I think our performance, considering the fact we were against a big team and to be able to go 1-0 down, equalise in the game and this and that, and Japan, like you said. But I think, like you're saying, it goes back to the point earlier. I feel like our players thrive better when the pressure's off. And that only comes when we are playing against the bigger nation. But we are a country that like to think that we're better than everybody. So it's very rare that we're going to go into a game as underdogs, because we're always like, we're Iraq, like we can take anyone, this and that. So it is rare that we actually go into a game from a fan's perspective as underdogs.
Yeah.
But no, I think you are right. I think when the pressure's slightly more off, these players play with a bit more freedom, a bit more, they're a bit more relaxed and can actually get better results. So I think to an extent you're right. I don't know how much it weighs on their minds whether they consider themselves underdogs or not in games, the players themselves. But it's an interesting point, to be fair.
All right. Game finishes 0-0.
Yeah.
Truth be told, it's not the end of the world. It's a crap result and it was a crap performance.
Yeah.
But I think there was a massive overreaction from fans. People talking about Casas like he's Hakim Sharkar after the game. Like, relax.
Yeah, there was some comment. I don't really want to mention the points and stuff. I was watching a lot of the news channels and stuff after seeing what they were saying and some of the accusations that were being made against him. I was like, I don't know if we want to mention all of them, but
I'll mention some of them. I will tell you straight up that I'll refute
I honestly think if we're stuck, because you know what it is, it's previous experience mean that now we associate any time something goes bad with the same problems that happened before. People, federation intervention.
Yes, it's absolute bullshit.
And I know.
Do you know what? Do you know how you know it's absolute bullshit? Because when we were winning, nobody was saying, "Oh man, FA intervention are doing a good job."
I know. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
It's only when things go wrong.
It's only when things go wrong. But it's an excuse.
Do you know what? If it was just Casas alone who told me that will never happen, I'll be like, sus.
Yeah.
But when I've spoken to numerous people, Mohammed Ahmad, Pablo, Salvo, Casas himself, other people within the FA. Okay, all of them told me there is absolutely no one that chooses the team but Casas.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Now, I was speaking to a mate of mine yesterday, or not yesterday, on the day of my flight, which is Sunday, and he was adamant there is dakhul, okay, or intervention. And I was like, what? How? What do you mean? He goes, oh, Adnan Darjal probably suggests players to Casas. That's not intervention.
That's not intervention. That's giving an opinion.
That's an opinion.
Yeah.
It's Casas' choice whether to follow through on that.
It's not play him or you're gone.
Yes.
It's no.
There is nothing wrong with that. Adnan Darjal is someone with a ton of experience.
Exactly.
His role is to support the team.
Yeah.
If he feels that he can recommend a player, so what? That's not intervening. I had this conversation and the guy still was not budging. Even if he gives an opinion, that is still intervening. So what does he do? He's just like, sorry, I would like to help you.
Yeah. But I can't. They'll accuse me of federation intervention. Like, I ask people like that question. Why would they put people with ex-professional experience in football in these leaderships? Like Yunus Mahmoud, Adnan Darjal, people that are legends in Iraqi football. You think they're just gonna not give any footballing opinions?
Yeah.
And that's their role.
That is literally why they're there.
That is their role.
Yeah. Anyway, so we draw. Jordan obviously happy with the result.
Let me actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's take a break and have a look at the. Yes. All right, Kuwait 1-0. Sorry, 1-1 with Jordan.
1-1.
All right,
literally just
on,
now,
Kuwaiti.
bro. Just now, 1 minute ago.
All right, 68 minutes. Kuwait equalise. Ya Allah, please. Alhamdulillah. Shukr.
Oh my God.
All right, so.
قصتهم خير.
Alhamdulillah.
Whoever's watching this.
Yeah, man. All right, good. Excuse the loudness and the shouting. I hope it didn't destroy your eardrums. But anyway, we come to today's game. Iraq, Oman. Casas make some big decisions, Out comes Emir Al-Amari.
That was big. That really surprised me. I'm not going to lie, considering how good he was.
So do you know what? I thought Munaf had a very good game.
Yeah.
I thought Rebin was amazing against Jordan. I think Ahmed Basil had 2 very good games.
Yeah.
2 clean sheets, I really liked the distribution across both games.
Yeah,
very calm.
That really,
that was a nice change. I thought Emir did okay, to be fair. But he got dropped. Amjad gets dropped as well. And Bayish gets dropped. 3 players that he has stuck by through thick and thin. In comes Mohamed Al-Qaid to start against Oman, who did fairly good. Zidane starts, and Zidane, for me, had his best ever game for Iraq today.
Yeah.
He looked mint.
I agree.
He looked so calm on the ball, and he looked a cut above everybody else on the pitch. He just made things tick, and he looked very, very
plays the game. That's what I love about the way Zidane plays, and I think he's the only player in Iraq that, the players that we have that has that gene. Controls the game, plays the game simply, technically so sound. His first touch, fundamentals on point. Like no player comes close. In that midfield.
I think the first half today was poor. It was. It's a weird one because people talk about Oman like they're a crap team, bro. They are not a crap team.
They're not.
They
get into you as well.
They're fast. They're strong. They're very well organised. They might not be the most attacking team, but they can hurt you with set pieces, definitely. Okay, and they play on a counter. So first half, I think Oman looked all right. They didn't create much, but we didn't create much either. We didn't control the game as well as I thought we would be. But again, it's a midfield that's not really played together. Second half, things started to tick. Ahmed Yassin starting the game for I think the first game in about 5 years, or maybe more than that. So obviously it took us a while to get going, but second half, Zidane starts an attack, and I think once he started that attack, he plays Ali Jassim in, who does really, really well to beat 3 players or 2 players. Plays an Ahmed Yassin who cuts it back brilliantly. Yusuf Amin on his weaker foot manages to net in. And that was enough to win us the game, but at this stage, I think it doesn't matter about performances. I've said this previously. Especially today with the pressure and all the bullshit that was said about Casas. To make big decisions like that, to drop players you stood by previously, and to to get the 3 points away in Muscat. And Oman, by the way, in that group, Oman are outside of the top three, by far the best team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now Palestine don't come
Most
close,
difficult team.
nor does Kuwait.
Yeah.
So
From your experience, I actually I want to ask you about this, but like, to what extent? Because do you think Casas is aware of like the media and what they say in
100%,
terms of
100%, 100%.
and
Do you know how I know that?
Mm,
When I interviewed Casas,
mm,
he's the one who reached out to me.
mm,
I didn't message him.
mm,
He messaged me saying, "Listen, I'd like to do an interview with you." And at that time, there was a lot of scrutiny on Casas,
mm.
and I can't remember why. This was,
Before the Gulf Cup, right?
I think it was before that. I can't remember.
Mm.
But anyway, for him to message me and say, "Let's do an interview," I can only imagine he did that because he felt the media is doing too much talking, too much waffling.
Yeah.
Managers are impacted.
Yeah.
The other reason I know why the whole team was impacted is after the Jordan match, the first training session, it was behind closed doors. Usually it's open to journalists.
Mm.
And this time, the FA didn't even release any pictures from that particular training session.
From the first game?
No, after Jordan.
Oh, after Jordan.
The next day, the training session.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, they didn't
I didn't realize
there,
that.
there was no pictures published from the FA.
Mm.
Okay, so managers feel pressure, players feel pressure, and that's normal as part of football.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's about how does the manager and the players deal with that pressure. And today we saw a big reaction and a big response from Casas, made some bold decisions, dropped big players, and we walk away from Muscat with 3 points under immense pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Job done, essentially. If we look at the last 4 games, in those games we faced Jordan and South Korea, we've walked away with 7 points. That's not disastrous.
That's not disastrous.
And that includes going to South Korea in Seoul, by the way.
Yeah.
I think we're in a comfortable position, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot can change depending on what happens in this match right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a quick look?
Yeah,
let's have a quick look.
Let's have a quick look.
Before
Bro, if it's
we
2-1,
discuss.
I swear.
Bro, I don't care. Just as long as it stays 1-1, I'm delighted.
It's still 1-1.
Let's
15
say,
minutes left.
Bismillah, but let's say Jordan win this. Okay? Their next games are a lot tougher than us.
Mm.
Okay? Because they need to go to Seoul. Now, fortunately for us, today, Palestine managed to get a draw against Korea. So it's Korea 14, Iraq 11, and then obviously it depends on what happens here, but there is still touching distance between Korea and Iraq right now, or whoever's in second position. Korea will go into the next 2 games needing big results.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that means they're going to go and face Jordan and hopefully spank them.
Yep.
All right? Fingers crossed Jordan drops points in Seoul. And our 2 games are a lot easier. Now, obviously, there's no guarantees in football, but in terms of probabilities, you expect Iraq to beat Kuwait at home, and also you expect Iraq to beat Palestine on a neutral ground in Qatar, where we generally have a big fan base.
Yep.
Okay, so fingers crossed we win those 2 games. We're on 11 points now. That puts us on 17 points. Korea then have to come to Basra. Hopefully by that time, Korea have won 2 games. And they've extended their lead at the top.
Yeah.
They come to Basra. Iraq need a point in Basra. I think
a bit more relaxed.
A bit more relaxed. Pressure off. I think both teams kind of play a cagey match and it finishes 0-0. Inshallah.
Which will be...
Yeah, that puts us on 18 points.
Yeah.
And whilst we go through that, Jordan then need to go to Oman. I'm not sure if that game's home or away. Let's check. Is that game in Muscat? I hope it is.
Yes, they go Oman away before us.
Yeah, so Jordan, Palestine, that's the next game.
Yeah. So they got Palestine at home, then Korea away.
Yeah, so Korea away. And then at the end, before we face them as the last fixture, They go to Muscat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard game.
That's a hard game.
We saw today
We
that
saw
that's
today.
a hard game. Yeah.
We saw today.
Yeah.
Um,
So I think out of the two teams, despite the crappy result in Basra, I think we are in the better position.
yeah, yeah.
And I think fans need to be realistic about this and support the team. And inshallah, they drop points today. They drop points against Oman. We are primed to hopefully finish in the top two. Ya Allah, and
Inshallah, man,
we
inshallah.
secure that direct qualification to the World Cup. Hopefully we go into that last game in Amman with very little pressure.
That's
having already
the
qualified.
main thing, is because we don't want that game to be a must win.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to go there knowing they're above us and we
Yeah.
have to win to
Yeah,
get this.
100%, 100%. If we could go there, just keep everything
Get play
tight,
for it, get a draw, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be ideal.
yeah.
We want the pressure on them.
Bearing in mind though, if they draw today and then lose to Korea,
Yeah.
and we win everything and draw Korea, we would, I think, would it be enough for us? Even if we lose against Jordan, we'd be through, right?
I'm not sure, but let's wait and see. We'll have to look at the numbers. I think next, what was it, 12 minutes now of that game. We want to be huge.
12 minutes, 10 minutes now.
10 minutes. Ya Allah, come on, Kuwaitis.
Come on, Kuwaitis.
But anyway, big game ahead for Iraq. But the good thing is, I think the great thing is that the qualifications are put to the side for a little bit, and now the next game is going to be the Gulf Cup. Yeah, so it's a nice little distraction, and I think what that does for the team is it gives a lot of the players an opportunity. So there's two things here that I want to discuss. Number one, players that are not featuring right now, so like Ali Jassim, Ali Hamadi, Hassan Ali. It gives them a chance to either in January make a move and then find a club where they're playing regularly and get fit, or establish themselves at their current club, hopefully get more minutes, get fit. Come March, where the two games against Palestine and Kuwait take place. So hopefully that's going to be us in a better position. But also the Gulf Cup, since it's going to exclude the expats, it's going to give Casas more of an opportunity to try to find players that are in line with what he wants. But it's also going to include players from, for example, Sweden and other leagues that are no longer running during the winter break. So more time for the team to gel, more time for him to experiment in a low risk environment, because obviously we want to win the Gulf Cup, but for me that's not priority.
No, it's not priority.
It's not priority at all.
In the middle of World Cup qualifiers.
So essentially this gives us 4 and a bit months to have a little bit of a break, a rethink. Who can we bring in that will help the team settle? And it's going to be interesting. For example, we're going to see Lucas Schlimon back in the Gulf Cup. Ahmed Yassin today. Started today. Probably going to see him.
Montador will be there.
Montador might be there. Etc. So that's going to be interesting. The other thing that I noticed is when I was looking at the fixtures today. The last two games take place in June, mid-June, right?
The last two qualifiers.
Mid-June or early June? It's sometime in June.
June.
Yeah. The leagues are done by then, right? What that means is that since the leagues are done, we can have an extended preparation periods for those two games. Rather than what we have right now, which is 4 or 5 sessions before the first game, and then maybe 2 before the second game. No, for those two, the big ones,
big games,
South Korea, Jordan, we can have a solid 3-week pre-game build-up
camp,
where the camp is focused on proving fitness,
team cohesion,
tactics, even, for example, team psychology, etc. So, hopefully.
You're right. To be honest, I think that's
bro,
key as well.
I've been stressing that. I've been trying what can I attach hope to?
Anything, the dates, anything. But no, you're right, and I think what will be good is that even now we're discussing it. Like some of our players maybe not be getting minutes and this and that. But then the seasons will be all be done. So all the players will be in the same boat. Like they're all going in sort of. It'll be almost like a pre-season like type period.
Yeah.
So it'll be. I think we need that. Our squad
Would
does.
the Iraqi season be done then, or would that still be running?
They start later than everybody else. So
Yeah.
I think they might. What I don't know. I think it ends mid-June. Or like early June as well.
Yeah.
So
But
I think
anyway, let's not speculate.
it'll be in and around.
But yeah, but essentially our players would still be a lot fresher than other leagues that have finished around end of April.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
end of April, early May.
Yeah.
Some good news there. Anyway, let's have another look at the
Bismillah.
Bismillah. What's the
Still
situation?
1-1,
What's the
man.
damage?
It's still 1-1.
Still 1-1.
85th minute. 85th minute, guys.
Stressing me out, bro.
It is stressing me out.
Stressing
5
me
minutes,
out. 5 minutes. That's feels like it's a long time.
I know.
I don't want to watch and jinx it. That's the thing.
No, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want
to.
to. I know if I watch it straight away, it's gonna.
The touch, what that tapping as soon as I log in. One of
You
them
see
ones.
like a header or like a corner or something.
And you feel like it's your fault.
Yeah, you're like, you're the one.
I cursed it.
I cursed it, man. That gear.
But yeah. Anyway, whatever happens today, inshallah, ya Rabbi, we get a draw from Kuwait. But honestly, all in all, it could be a lot worse, bro. Than like genuinely, the way the fans were responding and talking, you would have thought we lost the draw and we were gonna lose today.
Crisis, bro. It felt like crisis. It felt like we were out.
Our days are too emotional, bro.
It's too emotional, man. But it's culture, man. Like, and it will never change. The culture in football just is brought in from the just general culture of the country, like passionate, as we said before, emotional. Like it's like this national team is more than just a football team for them. It's like it's an alleviation. It's like, so when they lose, it's like a family member passing away. It's like huge. So I mean, the only thing we do is and we just hope now that this win has happened, which was so key.
Yeah.
Now, as you said, there's a long break till March. The next games.
Are you coming to the Golf Cup?
Where is it? In Kuwait?
Yeah. First game 22nd. We're playing against Yemen, so it should be a nice easy win.
Yeah.
Then we play Bahrain, which is notoriously a kind of a bogey team.
Yeah.
Like we don't really lose to them, but we always draw with them.
The last Golf Cup we played them as well.
Yeah, we always draw them, and it's like crappy 0-0. Cagey games.
Cagey.
And then we're playing Saudi, who, from what I understand, Saudi, Qatar, UAE, they're gonna be bringing their actual like first teams.
Oh, really? This year?
That's what I'm hearing. That's what the rumors are saying. So it should make for an interesting tournament.
That'll be very interesting.
Yeah. So
that'll be tough then.
I think it will be tough.
Yeah.
But I think it's also a very good opportunity to
test them as well.
Yeah, man. We want to test the players. We want to see their real level. So it should be interesting.
You gonna go off?
I've already booked my flight.
Perfect.
Are you gonna come? That's the question.
I don't know, man. Work.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's gonna be. I don't think a lot of Iraqis from Iraq are gonna get visas to get in. So it's up to us.
Did you not think?
The diaspora.
Yeah.
To kind of make up the numbers, guys. All right, so yalla, I need some content. I need someone to start the horse hand.
Start the horse hand.
Yeah, man. Get yourselves to Kuwait. Come on. Let's go and let's go support the lads. I'm excited, to be honest with you.
No, definitely. I think it'll be, especially, you know what it is, like you're saying, it's a change of environment. Yeah, and it'll be a different mentality going into a Gulf Cup compared to going into these qualifiers.
Yeah,
it'll be a bit more like it's a tournament, a bit more like a vibe around it.
The good thing as well with
pressure.
Kuwait as well is that it's a very, very small city.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see everybody, man.
Exactly.
You're gonna see Yemenis, you're gonna see Saudis, you're gonna see.
It'll be like a Asia Cup vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
That sort of vibe,
bro, the Asian Cup was, I think, my favorite kind of football experience. Obviously, I've been to bear games. I've seen us win massive things, but just as a vibe, it was so nice.
Different,
yeah. It's gonna sound bad, but like when it comes to football, I'm filled with hate. Alright.
He watches the hate watch.
As you can see with my rival watch now with Jordan.
There's no
But,
love, pure hate.
Yeah, no, there's no love for me when it comes to football, bro. I'm a United fan.
Yeah,
Literally,
bro, you can't love. Who's there to love?
No, but as in like my foundations of loving United stem from hating City, hating Leeds, hating Liverpool. Hating Chelsea, hating Arsenal.
Yeah,
It's
so I'm gonna
just-
support anyone that,
Yeah, it's just-
that hates them.
It's a love for sport built on rage and anger
This guy, man,
animosity.
he needs help.
But no, what I'm saying is, when I was in the Asian Cup, it wasn't like that.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
really nice, man. Until we got kicked out.
Yeah, the whole vibe of the
then it
tournament.
flooded back again.
So I'll watch it today again.
Yeah, immediately reverted back to the default option of hating again. But yeah, hopefully it'll be more of the same, that nice, chilled out vibe where like just constant partying in the centre with us and the other national teams. It'll be nice. Inshallah, it'll be nice. I think you'd expect us to get out of that group, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, getting out of the
Top
group for sure, like top two at least. Like,
Yeah.
I know you were saying if the Saudi team are going to bring their first team players and stuff like that.
Surely we can beat Yemen.
Yemen
Maybe beat Bahrain.
I think
Or
we should be
Bahrain.
We should be favourites for both those games.
Yeah, I think maybe get a draw against Saudi, or even if we lose, then we have 6 points.
6
We
points.
should
Maybe
be-
it comes down to goal difference. I don't know, like something.
Well,
like
it won't
that.
come down to goal because we get 6 points. Bahrain would beat Yemen probably.
Yeah, but
we-
Saudi might beat both of them as well. So
Oh, as in between first and second.
between
But
first and second,
regardless,
yeah,
we
yeah.
still qualify.
Yeah, we'll qualify.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're still through. That leaves the other group, which is
Qatar.
Qatar, Kuwait, UAE, and who else am I missing?
Qatar, UAE, Oman.
Oman. That's a tough group.
That's a tough
Anyone
group.
can
you
qualify
know?
from that.
Yeah, it's a very tough group.
Yeah.
Today we saw UAE beat Qatar like 5-0.
5-0, bro. Man scored a hat trick in that.
Crazy.
What's his name?
Lima, the Brazilian.
Yeah,
I think he was.
the Emirati.
The Emirati.
Yeah, mad. All right, listen. Another hate watch. Bismillah. Open your phone quick. I'm stressing over here, bro. Come on.
I haven't got a notification, so I think we should be.
You got notifications on?
How many ad minutes? We're in the 90s now.
Come on, Kuwait.
They haven't
Come
said
on,
on
Kuwait,
football,
man.
but it's
Bro,
the 90th minute,
I
bro.
swear, if Kuwait draw this, like the Iraqi government needs to like pay
So right
reparations for the
now,
91 invasion,
literally,
like a formal apology and a thank you note.
They're on 9 points right now.
All right,
we're
so
on-
9 points. Let me have a look at this.
Go on.
Right, so as of now, ya Allah, please, please, please. This puts Iraq in second place with Jordan on 9 points, so 2 goal difference, and we have a much easier run than them.
But this is why I said to you, if they lose against Korea and we get a point off Korea, we're through.
Yeah,
Because that's the 3 points drop for them. We'll gain a point.
yeah. Oh, ya Allah.
It's gonna be. Oh,
What's-
inshallah, man.
Inshallah. How long left?
I don't know. This was bugging me out. There's no added time.
So should we just like keep the video running as a podcast?
I reckon, yeah, man.
Oh man.
Man.
But imagine they score second, bro. I'm gonna that laptop is getting smashed. Bro.
Podcast's not coming out, guys.
Yeah, bro.
Crack screen at the end.
No, inshallah khair. Come on, quit. But no, there's no way I'm turning that TV on and watching this game.
No, not now. It's
Yeah.
too late now.
So anyway, what we having for dinner tonight? we got
Tell
some
me
time.
about Chabayish as well. Those are your lifelong
Bro,
dreams
do you know
as well.
what? Wallah al-Azim, that trip, I had 3 objectives. Number 1, watch Iraq play in Basra for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I managed to see that. As a shame about the result, but you know, ticked off the box. And my other dream was to have an Iraqi passport. I need something saying I'm Iraqi.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I'm registered in Basra and I'll never go to Basra. I always go to Baghdad,
Yeah.
which is where my mum's family is from. Karbala and Najaf, go to my ziyarah,
Yeah.
etc., etc. And there's just more to do in
Yeah.
Baghdad.
Baghdad.
And there's more flights going there. So it's just naturally where I go. This time I was in Basra, I was like, alright, 2-in-1 or 3-in-1. We'll get
How
the
far
third
is it from Basra?
one. Bro, it's like a 6-hour drive. But the
Really?
problem, yeah, but the problem is when you get drivers, bro, they're mental. That they will hit. Wallah, I'm not joking.
You're gonna get there in 2.
Yeah. Wallah, like they brag about it. They'll talk. Oh no, don't worry. I'll do 200. I will get it in 3 hours. Like, bro, no, don't get there in 200. I don't want to die.
I want to get there alive.
Yeah, I want to get there alive,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to do it across 6 hours.
Yeah.
But to them, bro, like they think it's a joke.
Yeah.
So I've just refused to do it. I found out recently that they can do like a night train though, and use that. So anyway, point is, alhamdulillah, I was there, managed to sort. What's going on?
We're still like passes.
Oh, right, actually doesn't like that. Mad.
I know. I keep seeing like.
But anyway, yeah. So I managed to go, alhamdulillah, do the mu'amala, do the paperwork, get all that sorted. So hopefully that should be done soon. And the third thing is, bro, I've just been dying to go to Lahore. Like, bro, alhamdulillah, I've been lucky enough to travel all across the world. I've seen 53 countries.
Yeah.
But, bro, to go to Lahore has just been so high on my list of things that I'm dying to do. And I had really high expectations in terms of what it would look like. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I went there and it was even nicer than what I thought.
Really?
Bro, it's so beautiful. So beautiful.
So what, they just take you on the canoe like throughout the whole...
Yeah, I don't know if canoe's the right word, but you go on this little boat.
Yeah.
And you just ride across into these beautiful marshes.
Yeah.
And luckily my driver was this young guy who chatted to him. He wanted to kind of like treat us, let's say.
Yeah.
Obviously we made it financially worthwhile for him, but he took us like through the back alleyway, so-called, of the marshes, and
VIP tour.
VIP tour, bro. It was just us there and just loads of beautiful birds and buffaloes crossing and
wow.
Alhamdulillah, nice. The way we timed it, which is completely coincidental, we got there for sunset. Bro, stunning.
It looks so good, man. Like,
did you see the video I made?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Bro, that edit, I did it on the drive back.
What's a full time?
Oh, mate.
Yeah. It's like 15 added minutes.
15 added minutes, man. I hope it's not that Iranian referee again.
Until Jordan scores.
Come on, man. Just blow the whistle, bruv. The angle. What does that mean? Sorry.
No, it's like because basically.
But is that in Jordanian's half?
On FOTMob, guys, like I don't know if anyone uses FOTMob. It has like if you have the
second by second,
it shows you like if there's a pass, if there's a foul.
But currently, is the ball in Jordan's half?
Well, I don't know whose badge is that. I think that's
Jordan.
That's Jordan, right?
Yeah.
So it's I think that's them in there.
All right, as long as
that's Jordan. See, that's Jordan.
Yeah, that is Jordan.
That's Kuwait.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
So is that Kuwait?
So that's Jordan on the ball now. If they're passing it about.
So that must be in the Kuwait half. Oh God.
Yeah.
Goal kick. Bro, Allah, I thought that's a goal for a second.
That halfway line shot.
Oh God. Bro!
That's surely...
Blow the whistle!
That's surely full time, man. Surely full time.
Attempt missed. Mohammed Abu Zraiq. Right footed.
I think
come on, bro. I can't handle this pressure, man.
Goal kick taken.
Just launch it, bro. Get it into the corner. Oh, come on.
Bro, it's definitely been like 8 minutes or something, man.
I don't know, but this guy is taking a mick. How many minutes can... Recovered by Jordan. Pass.
It's crazy watching the game on like
yeah, man. It's little like, bro, it's like I'm watching Football Manager, man. Skip. Like, this is one of them ones where you save it and then let the assistant manager.
You just watch it.
Oh, bro, this is too stressful.
This is stressful, man.
Astaghfirullah. Clearance. Go on, Kuwaitis. Pass that again. Come on, Kuwaitis. Pass that again by the Kuwaitis. They're holding possession. That's great. The ball's back with Jordan.
We're commentating ourselves now.
Out wide.
Header away. I think it's a header
clearance.
away.
Come on, Kuwaiti. Jordan.
Who's that?
Attacking now. Ball's back with Kuwait at the halfway line. All right, hold on to the possession. Come on, man. Come on, Kuwait.
Oh, you know where he just
it went out. I thought the game finished. No, it's a throw in. Oh, come on, man.
That's crazy.
Ooh, come on. Bro, there's no way. The game started at 6:30. Is it done? Oh my days, back to the throw in.
Just take it to the corner, man.
Take it to the corner, come on. Another throw in for Kuwait, deep into the Jordanian half.
I like this, though. Just end this game here,
come on,
man.
keep it there, boys. Keep it there. Waste time. Someone doing Nur Sabri and just start rolling around. All right. Ball still in play. Kuwait holding possession, guys. Deep into Jordan's half. It's near the corner flag now. Ball touch.
Oh,
All right. Jordan win the ball back.
they're on a counter.
Yeah, on the counter
They're
here.
on a counter here.
Ball's at the halfway line. Kuwait win it back
Okay.
though.
Oh, go on.
Come on.
Shot on goal.
Oh, it's saved by the goalkeeper. Come on, Kuwait. All right. Ball is with
It's
the
end-to-end stuff here,
goalkeeper.
boys. Oh my days.
Launched it over to Jordan.
Keeper
Keeper picks up for Kuwait. Hold on. Just sit on the ball, man. Come on. No. Don't throw it out. Don't throw it out. Just hold on to
Why
it.
is he taking it so quick?
What's he doing? I think they're going for a win here.
I think they're going for a win, bro.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Ball's still
Oh
with
my
Jordan
days,
and the
man.
halfway line.
No, what's...
They're in the opposition box. They're holding possession in the Kuwaiti half. Kuwait win it back though.
Go on, boys.
Come on, just hold it. Hold it.
Go on.
We don't need you to win. Just draw for us. Stop trying to score. Okay. Kuwait in the Jordanian
They're
half.
going for the win, bro.
Oh,
They're
bro,
going for the
imagine
win.
that. Imagine Kuwait getting
If
another
they
goal.
get... Oh, my God.
Bro,
man.
it's offside.
Offside. What? Bro, it's 90 plus 9.
That is ridiculous, man. How is there 10
How much added minutes were there?
What is going on? And that's not even the latest one. It's probably plus 10 minutes.
Yeah, bro, it's been
No,
like...
it's probably about, it's about
11,
plus 11
like
minutes.
11, 12.
This is taking the piss.
This is taking
What
the
is
piss,
going
man.
on? Bro,
I don't like this, man.
blow the fucking whistle. Oh,
Ya
God, ya
Allah,
Allah.
come
Come on.
Goal kick. Oh my days.
At least
man.
Kuwait have the ball. It's intercepted by Jordan, guys. Now, you lot must be listening to this and thinking, what the hell am I listening
what the
to?
hell?
But,
But
bro, like, I want to celebrate with you guys.
yeah,
That's ultimately
want to
what
get
it
this
is.
moment live.
Wallah, I want to get this moment live with you lot and just, inshallah, we can look back at this podcast and say, do you know what? Iraq have a 2-point lead in second position. Oh, just on that note, by the way, you know Casas, all the crap that was said about him,
Yeah.
he has the most, in one campaign, by the way, played 6 games, 3 wins. No Iraqi manager has ever got that many.
Ever.
Just shows you how bad we are in the third phase of World Cup qualifications. Casas has done it in his first attempt.
Wow, man.
And we still have yet to play the weaker teams in the group, which is Kuwait at home and Palestine. Hopefully we move that to
What a
5.
job he's done, man.
Yeah, man. And
Although we're so lucky, and I think people really need to understand how lucky we are to
Yeah,
have a manager
100%.
like that.
100%.
Like,
But you wouldn't think that based on last kind of 2 weeks and the nonsense that was spouted.
yeah. But as we're saying, man, after the Gulf Cup, he was up here,
Yeah.
Casas, and like he was adored by everyone. And now he's got. God, man, this is taking the piss
Jordanian
now.
throw-in. I think the game's about to end just because Kuwait are just launching it out. They're trying to get the ball out as fast as possible. They have the ball in the middle of the pitch. Balls with Kuwait. Let's keep it there, lads. Come on.
What's going on, man?
Bro, come on. Jordan have the ball back. It's somewhere in the corner. They're going for a goal, but hopefully Kuwait can defend well.
No, what's this?
Goal kick.
Goal kick. Bro, he's definitely added like 15 minutes
Yeah,
or something, man.
has
This
someone
is taking
died
the
in this
piss.
fucking game?
This is taking the piss, bro. What the hell has happened this game?
How can there be that much at a time? I don't understand this shit.
Like, we're currently on like, this is like 12 minutes now. 13, 14 minutes.
That is mental, man. That is
There's no way. I haven't seen in any of the qualifiers so far. I haven't seen this many added
Anyway,
minutes.
bro. Yes! Come on! Come on, Quinn! Come on! Alright, boys and girls, what a result. What a day. Alhamdulillah. Kuwait come clutch. 1-1 for Kuwait. Oh my days, bro. I can breathe.
Huge, bro.
What a win that
That was
means
so
for today.
dead
bro.
as well, the way they put it on there. Oh my god.
Despite that referee's attempts to...
that guy needs to get investigated.
Yeah, man. Oh my
Whoever
lord.
that is.
Alhamdulillah, ladies
Oh
and
my
gents,
God.
Iraq are in a prime position. We go into the next set of World Cup qualifiers with a huge burden lifted off our shoulders.
Oh my God, man.
Ya Allah, alhamdulillah, wa
What a
shukr.
day. Alhamdulillah.
Essentially, what this means for us now is that we get hopefully 2 wins against Kuwait, Palestine. That puts us on 17 points, and hope for Jordan to beat South Korea.
Inshallah, yeah.
Inshallah.
Or South Korea to beat Jordan, you mean?
South Korea to beat Jordan,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
in Seoul.
In Seoul.
And that hopefully
That will
means
set
the
us up
last game.
so
Bro,
nicely,
that would be
man.
amazing, because what that would mean if South Korea win their next 2 games, even better if they drop points in the next game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they go and get points against Jordan.
Jordan.
We can be competing for first position. But yeah, it's all about those next 2 games with Palestine and Kuwait. We need big results there, and that leaves us to go into those last 2 games, play for a draw against South Korea, and we go into that last game having already qualified. Ya Allah,
I'm getting
I
excited.
don't ask you for much,
Okay.
but like, if I could have anything,
Inshallah, man.
get
Wallah,
us to the
you're
World
right.
Cup, man.
Wallah, you're right. Oh my God, man. Imagine winning the World Cup with
Bro,
Iraq. I'm just
yeah.
envisioning it all.
2026. 2026, lads. Come on! Alright, yalla. Let's leave this here. Guys, alhamdulillah, congratulations. Big day for Iraqi football. It wasn't the best couple of games, but in terms of results, we couldn't have asked for more. I'm your host, Hassan and Bilal. This is Hashim, and this
Being there
is
again,
the
boys.
Iraq Football Podcast. Make sure to subscribe. Check us out on all socials, guys. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And make sure also you subscribe to us on YouTube and on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Ladies and gents, see you at the Golf Cup.
Yalla,
Yalla.